We're Eternals. We came here 7,000 years ago to protect humans from the deviants.
Why didn't you guys help fight Thanos? Or any war, or all the other terrible things throughout history?
We were instructed not to interfere in any human conflicts unless deviants are involved.
By who?
So when they finally announced you as Ajax, you wrote on Instagram, "I'm so excited to join the Marvel family as Ajax, the mother of all Eternals. It used to be the father of all Eternals, but girls, this is our time." So this is our time, right?
This is our time. This is our time. Things that we wouldn't imagine that could happen are happening today. We're finding our identity and a place in the different industries and in the world that, and we're fighting for respect and acknowledgement as women, and it's happening.
So Salma, is it a movie about heroes or humans?
It's a movie about love and the many different types of love. And not in a mushy way. It is romantic, but there's a lot of action and there's a lot of interesting questions. There's a lot of complex characters. It's not just the bad one, the good one, and in an obvious way. They take interesting choices, but above all, it's about, I think it's about love and the hope that it brings.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Ajax? Who is she?
Ajax, it's an Eternal, and she is in charge of a group of Eternals that have brought to Earth with a special mission. And part of the mission is to eradicate the deviants, these really bad, horrible creatures that are killing humans and stopping them from evolving.
And what is it like to be part of the Marvel universe?
It's great. At the beginning, I thought maybe it was going to feel like a non-personal, very big machine, you know, but I was surprised because I really felt heard, and they do feel like a family. We also created a very strong family within the Eternals and the director.
And the cast is very diverse. So do you think Hollywood is finally becoming more inclusive?
I think Hollywood is trying really hard to do the politically correct things. I think this movie and Chloé Zhao, it's doing it a little bit more from the heart and organically than because she is definitely not doing it because she's trying to be politically correct. She's actually doing it because it's who she is, and it's part of the vision she has of the world and of her movies, where she really is interested in humanity and in the part of humanity, the heart of humanity, where we are all the same.
The day we arrived. When you love something, you protect it.
We're talking about a new phase of Marvel. What can fans expect from this, and what is the challenge of innovating in such a consolidated universe?
Well, I think the fans can expect meeting 10 new heroes, going on this crazy adventures throughout time, and learn about the origin of the MCU, and also explore some questions I think that we as human beings have asked ourselves for a long time. I think the excitement and the challenge, right? Like the film has two ends locked in. One is it does, explore the origin of the MCU. So that aspect of it is settled. And then it has repercussions for the future. Once those two things are locked in, we get to play in the middle and make it a standalone movie. that made it easier when I know that the past and the future is good to go.
And what are the main messages of the movie? Is it a movie about heroes or humans?
What's the difference? I say there are different messages for audiences to take away, because the way that excites me to tell stories is that I'm not telling you how you should feel. You're going to take away what you need based on your interaction with this movie. The movie's yours now. But for me personally, I think above all the messages is to lead with love. Love is the one thing I believe, in a way, the Celestials did not fully comprehend or understand. They might have the greatest technology in the universe, but they discounted the power of our capacity to love.
And we have now Marvel's first gay hero in the movie, and that's very exciting. Actually, the whole cast is very diverse. So, and you are a woman at the wheel. This is all very important. So how do these differences improve the movie?
I think we want to see movies that reflects the world we live in. So I think that's a given. What excites me the most is that not only we get to see ourselves reflected on the screen, but we might even be open to relate to people the society tells us that we have nothing in common with. Then we might find some common ground, similar pleasures and pains that person goes through, that we go, oh, you know what? We're both human. And if I can do that as well on a mass scale, I think that's even more exciting.
And here in Brazil, we're all big fans. So can you send a message to our show? It's called Em Alta CNN.
In Alta?
CNN.
In Alta CNN, I love you and I send you lots of love from London. Go watch Eternos.
So I would like to end telling you that you have a huge fan base here in Brazil. Marvel has a lot of fans. Yes. So can you send a message to us? We have a show here called Em Alta. It's a show about streaming in Brazil. And can you send us a message?
To the fans?
Yes.
Of course, there are days of making this big film that got really, really difficult. It's just physically exhausting. I couldn't get myself off the ground. And on those days, Kevin often said to me, think about the fans. They're out there cheering for you. We're doing this for them. And that always gets me off the ground, because I am a fan. And I know what those films mean to me, the way I know what they mean to you guys. So that got me going.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm a huge fan as well. Congratulations. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Any of them.